Hey guys, Carl here. Today we're going to start in the front of the house and go over how to add some hardscape detail to your property. This is really great for just dressing up some front walkways, patios, and nice way to use all of the materials and pavers in the software. So first we're going to select our front landing here. We're going to go into our ribbon tab edit and get some better light on our house here so we can see what we're doing. Okay, zoom to, and basically we have our front entrance here, which we've already laid a while back, and you can see that the paved material matches our walkway and our front porch, and we also have our soldier course or coping around here. But a simple way to dress this up and add some detail is by adding another paver in here, like a band. We call a band that's going to go inside here. So first thing we want to do is add a new layer, of course, and we can call this hardscape details. Make sure we're on that layer here. And what you're going to want to do is select your patio, and we're going to use copy and paste, Control C, Control V. And you can see that now we have the second patio above here. And it looks a little glitchy because it's on the same elevation as our patio below it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go into patio details, your new patio, and for height you're going to want to just put your cursor right before the inch mark and delete that, and we're going to, instead of having 2 inches, we're going to put in 2 inches, enter. Now you can see that the patio is above our original patio. So now by doing this, we're going to resize our second patio here by selecting it and sizing it. And you can see how it's becoming smaller. And what we're going to do is kind of put that in the middle of our existing patio, like so. And we're going to now change the coping of our new patio here by going to coping. It already has a coping, flat tile, and click on the icon material here. What we're going to do is we're going to choose a different color, and what this is going to do is add some nice detail in there. So let's go to a Brussels block, and we know that it's sort of a light gray color, so let's really mix it up and maybe choose a darker Brussels block here. Sierra, add to scene, and now you can see that we have this outside layer there, but what you're going to want to do is find one that maybe matches well with your existing paver you have. So let's go back into icon here and pick a full nose. So here we go with a nice block. Let's pick this darker gray color, add to scene, and you can see how I have this inner band here now, but make sure you have your inner material facing your paver material the same as the existing, so it looks like you haven't changed much. What you're going to do, and now you can go into coping detail, and you can change the angle of your brick like so, and you can also change the depth of the soldier core. So I have it 6 inches. You can go 8. I would keep it around anywhere from 6 to 8. It looks really nice. Now another way to even add more detail is by keeping the coping, but also going back to patio details now and click on your patio material. And you can also change the patio material, and this is where you can pick, like, let's say a Series 3000. Let's go to like a Chardonnay color, really show you the difference. Add to scene. Okay, so now you can really see the difference between what we did. So we took this regular landing here and we copied and pasted. We added the second patio, and now you have this whole new hardscape pattern that really dresses up, signifies your landing, calls people to it. You know, it really looks nice. All right. Next, I'm going to go around back, and we're going to show you how to install some carpets. Again, some hardscape elements and details to dress up your patio. Alright, let's move back around to the backyard now. Show you how to install some other hardscape details. So let's first go up to our edit ribbon here and change our light. So again, we can get some nice light in our patio. Now I'm going to select my patio and zoom to. Now this is a nice place. It's sort of our entranceway into our back of our house here. And you can add like a carpet, we call. It's kind of just another hardscape square or circle to change up the pattern, color. Again, a really neat way to add some flair. So what we're going to do is make sure we're on our hardscape detail layer again. I'm going to go into plan view. Now in order to turn our plan on, because this is just kind of like something creative we're going to create yourself basically, you're going to want to make sure that your grid is on. And you can use your snap to tool, but it's not necessary for this. So our grid's on. We're going to go to Ribbon tab and go to Plan Detail. You can see we have some drawing tools here. So I'm going to show you how to install a circle pattern. So we're going to use our ellipse tool. And we're just going to start a first point. And you can see how you can create this ellipse or circle. We want to make sure that our measurements are the same for each square. So 7.7. Let's go up to around 7. Alright, that's good enough for me. Click here. Now we have our circle. Now, next thing you're going to want to do is go up to Ribbon tab, go back to Building. Make sure you're in Plan View still. And we're going to use our patio tool. We're going to create another patio. Now all you have to do is just connect the 4 points, and no shape doesn't have to be a circle. This is really neat. So you can see that we have our circle plan detail here, and we have our patio here. Now I want to place some sort of hardscape material over on our existing patio to dress it up a bit. So we're going to select our circle, right click, copy. Now we're going to select our patio, right click, paste shape and move. Now you can see your patio seemed to disappear, but all it did was move underneath your plan details. Now it copied the same shape in the circle. So now what you're going to do is we can drag this circle over to our patio area as so. Keep it selected. Now let's go back into perspective view, see what we did. Let's zoom to. Alright, so obviously you can see that it's a little bit taller than our existing patio, but the first thing let's do is let's make it a little bit bigger. Okay, let's just go, maybe another foot, and again, just by selecting and resizing, that's all you have to do. Let's change our paver material so it looks different from our flagstone. Click the icon there. Let's do like a quartz stone. How about that? It looks like a cobblestone. Select this, add to scene. Alright, now we can also add our coping or our soldier course like we did before in our patio details coping. There's no coping, so slide down, flat tile will work. Let's keep the same one we did for the front. That looks really nice, I think. Now this patio is raised, so what we want to do, a little trick here, is select the existing patio, go back to patio details, and you can see the height, right, is about just over 2 inches here. Now we're going to select our new patio, which we've just created, and it says 6 inches. That's why it's so tall here, right? So let's go back down to inches, and let's change that to like 2.5 or so. So it's just above our existing, but there's no glitch or anything, and just like that, it looks like you installed a nice pattern. You can see how that starts to dress up your area a little bit. And again, you can zoom to, you can move this patio, this new detail over to the left. You can Control C, Control V, copy and paste, and you can add more than one. It's as simple as that. I also want to remind our viewers that by creating these new hardscape details and patterns with our patios, you can also edit them the same way as our existing patio and pool decking by double clicking, and you can see your points appear as usual, and you can select these points and push and pull and stretch and basically tweak them to any way you want. And of course you can Control Z and get it back the way it was, so you don't have to leave it like that. Alright, so we're going to end today with, how about another screenshot of some nice hardscape patterns we've created. Let's get a nice view and turn off our grid here. Go to Ribbon tab, our main menu, screenshot, upload to virtual property, and go to next. Screenshot name, say hardscape detail. Create screenshot while that's uploading. Okay, great. We'll check that out in a couple of minutes. And I want to just, next we're going to get into our creating our pond details in this water feature shown here. You can see that this is a really intricate pond. And yeah, so stay tuned and we'll keep following us, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.